You're about to buy something online. You enter your card details. You hit confirm. And then nothing. Just a red message. Payment declined. You checked your bank account. The money's there. You know the card works. So why won't it let you through? Here's what actually happened. Somewhere in the world, in a server room you'll never see, a machine looked at your transaction for a fraction of a second and decided you weren't allowed to have what you wanted. Not because of a glitch, not because of an error, because that's literally what it was built to do. There's a type of machine that sits between you and almost everything you do online. You've never seen it, you'll never meet it, but it makes thousands of decisions about your life every single week. And 90% of the time, it's deciding to stop you. This machine has a name. It's called a validation server, a gatekeeper, a verification system. And its entire job, its only job, is to stand between what you say is true and what actually gets to happen. These machines don't care about your story. You forgot your password? Doesn't matter. You're traveling and your card got flagged? Not their problem. You accidentally put in the wrong security code? Too bad. They're not here to help you. They're here to test you. Here's how it works. You make a claim. I am who I say I am. This card belongs to me. This password is correct. This file is safe. And the validation server says, prove it. Every day, billions of these tests happen. You log into Instagram, your password gets checked. You buy coffee with your phone, your payment gets verified. You download a file, your antivirus scans it. You board a flight, your ticket gets validated. Most of them rejected. Not because people are criminals. Most of the time it's just mistakes. A typo in your email, an expired card you forgot to update, a password you haven't used in 6 months. But here's the thing. To the server, there's zero difference between an honest mistake and a deliberate attack. Wrong is wrong. Close doesn't count. And if you can't prove your claim is true, the answer is always the same. No. The crazy part? This isn't a failure. This is the system working perfectly. Because every time one of these machines says no, it's stopping something false from becoming real. But where exactly are these machines? Are they watching you right now? They're everywhere. And I mean everywhere. Right now, as you watch this, validation servers are making decisions about you. When you logged into YouTube, a server at Google checked your credentials before letting you in. If you've got your phone next to you, it's probably locked. When you unlock it, Face ID, fingerprint, PIN, that's a validation system confirming you're allowed to access that device. Got any tabs open? Every single website you visit sends your browser to a verification server that checks if the site's security certificate is real. Fake certificate? Your browser blocks it. You never even know it happened. Let's say you try to buy something. You click Pay. That transaction doesn't just go through. It gets sent to your bank's verification system, and that system checks everything. Is this card active? Is there enough money? Has this card been reported stolen? Is this purchase location suspicious? Is the amount normal for this user? One red flag, just one, and the whole thing gets shut down. Or think about airports. You scan your boarding pass. Seems simple, right? But in that moment, a server is checking, is this ticket real? Is it for this flight? For today? Has it already been used? Is this person actually booked on this plane? Wrong answer to any of those, you're not getting on. Even something as basic as sending a text message gets verified. Is this phone number real? Is the sender who they claim to be? Is this message spam? These checks happen in milliseconds. You never see them, but they never stop. Okay, but how does a machine actually decide? How does it know what's real and what's fake? Here's the truth. These machines don't think, they don't guess,
They just compare. Let me walk you through what happens when you try to log in to, say, your email. You type your password, you hit enter. That password gets sent to the server. But the server doesn't just check if it matches. It runs your password through something called a hash function. Basically turns it into a scrambled string of characters. Then it compares that scrambled version to what's stored in the database. If they match exactly, you're in. If they're even one character off, denied. There's no close enough. No, well, you got most of it right. No second chances. Payment systems work the same way, just with more steps. You enter your card number, expiration date, CVV, billing address. All of that gets sent to the payment processor. And the processor doesn't just check one thing, it checks everything. Does this card number exist? Is it expired? Does the CVV match? Does the billing address match what the bank has on file? Has this card been flagged for fraud? Is this purchase amount unusual for this user? Is the location weird? Every single one of those checks has to pass. One failure, the whole thing fails. And here's what makes this so brutal. The server has zero context. It doesn't know you're buying medicine for your kid. It doesn't know you're stuck in another country and desperately need to book a hotel. It doesn't care that you've been a loyal customer for 10 years. All it knows is, do these numbers match the rules? Yes or no? That's it. That's the entire decision. But what happens when one of these machines gets it wrong? What if it approves something it shouldn't? When a validation server fails, reality breaks. Let me give you a real example. In the year 2017, Equifax, one of the biggest credit reporting companies in the world, had a security flaw. Their validation systems failed. And because of that failure, hackers got access to personal data for 147 million people. Social security numbers, birth dates, addresses, credit card numbers. That data was used to open fraudulent accounts, take out loans, steal identities, and it took years to clean up. Or look at what happened during the pandemic. Unemployment systems got flooded with claims. To speed things up, some states loosened their verification processes. They bypassed validation steps to get people their money faster. Sounds good, right? Except scammers knew this, and they exploited it. Billions of dollars, billions, went to fraudulent claims, fake identities, fake social security numbers, fake addresses, all approved because the gatekeepers were turned off. Real people waited months for help. Criminals got paid in days. Because here's what people don't understand. Money isn't real because it's paper. Money is real because the system verifies it can't be faked. Your identity isn't real because of your name. It's real because a server somewhere confirms you are who you say you are. The moment validation stops, truth becomes optional. Fake money looks like real money. Fake identities get real access. Fake credentials open real doors. And when that happens, the whole ledger, every transaction, every account, every record turns into fiction. If these machines are so important, why don't we ever think about them?
Because they're designed to be invisible. Think about it. When was the last time you logged into something and got a message that said, "Congratulations, your password was verified successfully"? Never, right? When things work, you just move forward. The page loads, the door unlocks, the payment goes through. Success is silent. But failure? Failure is loud. Access denied, payment declined, invalid password, verification failed. And when we see those messages, we don't think a machine just made a decision about me. We think I screwed up. We assume we typed the password wrong. We assume our card expired. We assume it's our fault. And that's actually genius, because the validation server did its job perfectly. It stopped something that couldn't be verified.
but we take the blame. So we reset the password, we call the bank, we try again, and the machine, it just keeps going, keeps watching, keeps checking, keeps refusing. Every failed login is a potential hack that didn't happen. Every declined payment is a fraudulent charge that never went through. Every blocked download is a virus that never spread. The refusals aren't mistakes, they're the entire point. We just never see it that way, because we only notice infrastructure when it breaks. You notice when the power goes out, not when it stays on. You notice when the Wi-Fi crashes, not when it works. You notice when the payment fails, not when it succeeds. But those failures, those blocks, they're not accidents. They're proof the system is doing what it was built to do. So why is the ability to say no so powerful? What makes refusal more important than permission?
Here's something most people get backwards about power. It's not about what you can do, it's about what you can stop. A validation server can't create anything. It can't generate money. It can't issue new identities. It can't make anything real. But it can prevent anything fake from becoming real. And that's way more powerful. Think about money. A government doesn't just print bills and call it a day. Every bill has serial numbers, watermarks, holograms, security threads. Every digital payment is verified by banks. The power isn't in printing money, it's in making sure fake money gets caught. Or borders. A country doesn't just wave people through. It checks passports, verifies visas, confirms identities. The power is in who gets turned away. Or a lock on your front door. It doesn't just open when you walk up, it validates the key. Wrong key? No entry. The power is in saying no. The entire structure of modern civilization is built on machines that decide what doesn't happen. And we never think about them, because infrastructure is invisible when it works. But those quiet refusals, those instant rejections, they're not obstacles, they're not bugs. They're the reason anything stays real. The machine that says no is the machine that protects reality. So next time you see access denied, don't just curse under your breath and try again. Stop for a second. Think about what just happened. Somewhere, maybe across the world, maybe in a server farm you'll never see, a machine received your request. It looked at what you sent. It compared it to what it knows, and it decided this doesn't match. And because of that one decision, in that one fraction of a second, something false didn't become true. A fake login didn't gain access. A stolen card didn't get charged. A corrupted file didn't spread. You got blocked, and the system survived. Because here's the real truth. Civilization doesn't run on what we allow. It runs on what we refuse. Every secure transaction, every protected account, every verified identity exists because somewhere there's a machine standing in the way, checking every single claim and saying no to the ones that can't prove themselves. The machine that exists only to say no is the machine that decides what gets to be real. And without it, nothing would be.